Just begin by making yourself comfortable in your own way here and now, knowing that there's nothing for you to do, nothing you need to prove. Just breathe a little more slowly and perhaps realize in a subtle way how the simple act of being here right now is all that's needed. And sometimes the mind, just like new fathers everywhere, try to plan every detail, every step. But right now, it might be easier, even more natural, just to let the sounds around you fade into the background, as if you're listening to the distant lullaby of gentle rain on a window. Each breath a gentle wave, soothing thoughts and smoothing out the day. And you may find right now that as you notice your eyelids, whether they're open or heavy, or softly closing with each gentle blink, that small comforts are moving through your body, like the warm sun on a summer's day, like trust finding its way in and settling softly within the shoulders, the chest and the belly. It's funny how even when people expect to stay alert, sometimes another quiet part of you begins to drift effortlessly into a more restful place. As you notice that your hands may be feeling a little heavier or a little lighter, or maybe just right. As this inner quiet gently grows, familiar, soothing and safe. And just imagine yourself on a gentle path in an old forest, where the canopy overhead filters the light. Dappled greens, filtered gold, the smell of earth and leaf. The ground beneath your feet is soft, cushioning every step. As you walk, perhaps with your child in your arms, or as a vision beside you, the world becomes quieter, drawn gently into a cocoon of calm. As each footstep feels lighter, every bit of tension seems to flow down through your body into the ground, melding with the soil, dissolving, leaving you feeling clearer, more certain, and yet deeply at peace. And maybe in the distance you can hear the burbling of a river, a steady, natural rhythm. And as you listen, you realize you're in a space where you can let go of old worries, let go of self-judgments, let go of imagined burdens. With every breath, you can let more comfort in, and in your mind's ear, the gentle sound of water reminds you of the flow of time, the way moments come and go, the days and the weeks, the months and the years. And as you soak in this setting, your awareness of outside concerns begins to fade, blurred by the light, muffled by the moss and the caring hush of trees. Step by step, deeper and deeper within, being supported on the path, guided, never alone. And with each breath, you feel yourself settling into a space where growth is natural and acceptance flows as easy as the leaves letting go in the autumn wind. And as you rest here in this inner forest, this nurturing, timeless place, you might notice how being a new father is less about knowing all the answers and more about listening to the gentle wisdom that lives quietly within you. There's something about new life that calls forth courage, even when you don't realize it, and patience, even when it doesn't announce itself. And you can just imagine sitting around a campfire late at night when the stars gleam above branches, and someone, an old storyteller with kind, knowing eyes, spins a tale. He speaks about an oak tree, firmly rooted and sheltering, growing over the years as storms come and pass. The oak doesn't rush to become tall. It responds as the seasons change, quietly sending roots deep when the winds blow the hardest. And in this way, fathers become wise. They become knowledgeable. They become supportive of their children. And you may realize now that the idea of needing to be perfect, to somehow always be prepared, can just drift away. And that part of you that sometimes worries, am I ready, can become quieter, replaced by another voice that gently says, I can be there. I can grow as my child grows. And our parents were not expected to know everything. They learned step by step, day by day. They had a village around them, people they knew, people with experience. They could be relied on to support and to help. And that's true now and today. You're not alone. And the voice inside realizes that you are enough, just as you are. And you can imagine that wisdom weaving softly into your mind, like sunlight weaving through the leaves, a quiet knowing that you can learn, you can adapt, and you can respond moment by moment. And perhaps even now, you can begin to notice that you're already becoming exactly the father your child needs. Not a hero from legend, not a figure carved in stone, but an ordinary, extraordinary dad. Present, patient, creative, and kind. Each diaper changed, each midnight feeding, each uncertain lullaby is in itself perfect. Because it's real, it's you. And every small gesture is a message to your child. I am here for you. I grow with you. And it might just occur to you now that the best learning comes from play, from laughter, from mistakes lightly made and easily forgiven, from gentle curiosity. There's no single right way, only 1,000 moments of loving trial and joyful error. And if ever a moment comes when doubt drifts in, you can just remember the story of that oak, the roots digging deeper, quietly with every season. And when the storms come, you bend, not break. And when the sun returns, you find yourself stronger than before. And you can trust the simple signals your child gives you, the little cries and gurgles, the softness of their breath, the way their tiny fingers curl around your own. Each one a cue, and within you there's an instinct learning to answer. And as you let yourself relax, you can become more receptive to this natural learning. And the exchange of love between you and your child becomes easy, intuitive. And in the days to come, there might be times when memories of this quiet space return to you, like a gentle wind through an open window, like a whisper of encouragement in the background. And when it does, allow it to rmind you that parenting is a shared journey, and you carry within you the capacity to learn, to adapt, to laugh, and to rest. And the truest thing you can give your child is open, loving presence. And from now on, anytime you wonder if you are enough, you may simply notice a soft voice within that says, you already are. And just as that oak grows, season by season, moment by moment, learning from the wind, the light and the rain, so do you, with patience, humility, and an open heart. And in a few moments, you'll find yourself returning effortlessly to waking awareness. bringing with you that calm sense of readiness, that quiet confidence, an easy willingness to grow into this new chapter of your parenthood. With each gentle breath, you find your energy increasing as warmth comes back to your limbs, and you notice a renewed clarity forming in your mind. And you can feel as though you've just finished a peaceful nap, refreshed and lighter, with a new sense of curiosity bubbling up as you think about all the unexpected joys that come with being a new dad. Little by little, awareness returns, fingers and hands coming back to the here and now, feet stirring, body and mind ready for what lies ahead. And as I count from 1 to 5, with each number, so does your alertness, your comfort and your confidence in all that you are and all that you're becoming. 1. Breathing in the energy around you. 2. Bringing back the sense of the room. 3. Moving your fingers and toes, maybe stretching lightly. 4. Feeling wide awake, more present and more comfortable. And 5. Eyes open, feeling grounded, refreshed and ready for the rest of your day. And as you move forwards, you may notice, almost by surprise, new moments of calm, patience and certainty arising each time you're with your child or whenever you reflect on your journey as a dad. Without thinking, you'll find that ease and that sense of enough naturally shaping your moments, your choices, your days, and your moments with your child. Thank you for allowing yourself this time and space to grow for yourself and your family. Trust in your own unfolding wisdom and know that each day that passes, you're shaping a loving journey that is wholly, beautifully yours. Remember, your presence is enough for your child today and every day. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.